Hi, it's Mrs. Moran, and today we're going to count up and down by tens. We're going to do it two different ways, and we're going to go all the way to 100 because pretty soon we're going to be in first grade, and it's really going to be important that we're able to count by tens. Okay, so right now we're looking at a 10 frame. So let's see, why do they call it a 10 frame? Let's count what's in here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So we put 10 ones within a little frame like this, and it's a group of 10, and it makes it easier for us to count. So we're going to use a reckon rack, which is a fancy way of saying a number rack to count to 100. And if you can help me count to 100, I'd really appreciate it. But let's go and actually use a reckon rack, the number rack. Okay, so let's count. We're going to count together. All right, now we have to go all the way up to 100. So let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4. Are you counting with me? I really can't hear you. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Well, that was a lot of work. Do you think we should continue to count by ones, or do you think there's a faster way of doing this? Because I see here we counted 10, and these all seem like they're the same length, same number of beads. So now that we know there's 10 in one group, maybe it's easier, right? Yes, I agree with you. Okay, so here we go. So that's 10, 20. Count with me, okay? 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90, 100. Well, that was pretty easy, right? We counted all the way up to 100 by tens, and that went pretty fast. So now let's count backwards. Let's count down to 0, okay? So I have 100 here. Now I have 90, 80, 70, 60, 50, 40, 30, 20, 10, 0. So I hope you did that with me too, okay? Because the lesson today is not only just counting up to 100, but we want to be able to count down from 100 too. Now we did it with the reckon rack, the number rack. Let's go to the number frames and now learn to count a different way, because I said I was going to show you two ways today, right? This is now going to be the say 10 way. And when we count that way, we say 10. Each time we count, we say the word 10. So let's count. Okay, and we already said at the beginning that this is a 10 frame, so there's 10 ones in here. All right, here we go. So there's 1 10, 2 10s, 3 10s, 4 10s, 5 10s, 6 10s, 7 10s, 8 10s, 9 10s, 10 10s. We counted up to 100. 10 10s is 100. Now we're going to count backwards also, right? All right, so we're starting with 10 10s, 9 10s, 8 10s, 7 10s, 6 10s, 5 10s, 4 10s, 3 10s, 2 10s, 1 10. That's the say 10 way. So now we know two different ways to count to 100 and to count down from 100, and both are important. So now let's count up, and let's connect the say 10 way of counting to regular numbers. Okay, so I have here 1 10 is 10, 2 10s is 20. Okay, 3 tens is 30. 4 tens is 40. And I hope you can see there's a little bit of a pattern there, right? Let's move those over where the number of 10 frames is the number that we have for in the tens place in our regular number. So I have 4 10 frames here, and I have 4 in my 10 place value there. Here's 5 10 frames is 50, or 5 tens is 50. 6 tens is 60. 7 tens is 70. 8 tens is 80. 9 tens is 90. And 10 tens is 100. So we can see the connection, okay? Now, like I said, we're not just counting up, but we have to be able to count down. And let's connect our say 10 way to the regular numbers. So I have say 10, 10 tens is 100, 9 tens is 90, 8 tens is 80, 7 tens is 70, 6 tens is 60. And once again, there's a connection. We can see when there's 7 tens, we can see we have a 7 in the tens place value, or where it's actually located here. So here's 5 tens, 50, 4 tens is 40, 3 tens is 30, 2 tens is 20, and 1 10 is 10. Excellent work. So let's see, let's go to our summary. What have we done today? So we actually did a lot. We counted up and down by 10. All right. We used the say 10 way, where we actually say the number of tens, and the regular way. Okay, and we made a connection where this is 10 tens, 10 tens. The number here is 10, where this is 9 tens. The number here is 9. So there is a connection, and we can count up and down. Okay, bye-bye. See you next time. Bye.